Feeling disconnected. This message is for all men out there, basically, because, and the reason why I say all men is because I can really relate to women, but I can relate to all of you, the men out there. And today's message is it's about you feeling disconnected with the world, you feeling disconnected with your family, you feeling disconnected with your own children and people that you're surrounding yourself with. So stay tuned because I'm going to share with you what this message is going to be all about today. Awesome. Welcome back. So, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I highly consider you doing so. The name of the channel is Through Failure and Success. And really, what we do in this platform is just to come to you, right, with sharing. Today's channel is going to be no exception. Okay. It's going to be about sharing what our failures, what experiences have been all about. But let me tell you something, a failure, it's really not a failure until you decide to do something about it. If you decide to stay on it, in it, okay, then that is a failure. But if you choose to do something about it, then it's not a failure. So the name of the channel is Through Failure and Success. Why through failure and success? Because we go through that experience, okay, but we choose to do something about it, okay? But there's people that choose to stay in it. That's a failure. But success is if you do something about it. So with that being said, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, highly consider doing so because I promise you that all of our content, all of our YouTube content that you're gonna find here, it's gonna be of value for you today. So today's channel is gonna be about today's video is gonna be about just sharing with you what this is about, and it's about being disconnected. Okay, it's about being disconnected in a way of, I have children myself. Okay, I have a wife. I'm a father. I'm a leader myself, and so and I also run a business, by the way. Okay, so but I'm not here to tell you what is it that I do, what I don't do, but the point that I'm trying to make is simple. It is about you having a responsibility, you having a duty, and all of a sudden things are going great, and then you hit a point, you hit a wall where all of a sudden, okay, everything that you knew, or at least everything that you thought you knew, it's coming to you just like that, and it hits you and it punches you in the face. Okay. By the way, everything that I say, okay, is because I've experienced it. Okay. I may be going through it at the moment. I don't know. But everything that I share with you is because I've been through it, I've done it, okay, and I'm telling you what it feels like. But there's a point in your life where you just hit that wall. Okay, you hit the wall. And I made a video not too long ago. I highly encourage you, just go check it out because I believe you're gonna find great value in it. But here's my point. There's gonna be a point in your life where you're gonna hit that wall. And when you hit the wall, it's gonna feel so hard that everything that you've done up to that point is gonna feel pointless. You're gonna say, well, everything that I've done, it was just a bunch of BS because it's really not really what I'm standing out to do. This is really not what I'm supposed to do. Right? This is not who I am. So what is it that I am? What everything that I've been doing has it been a bunch of BS? And I'm telling you, as a man, you're gonna hit that point. Your head, okay, your emotions are gonna start just feeling all over the place. And here's the thing, you're gonna start feeling disconnected, which is the purpose of this video is gonna be about. And I'm gonna hit some of my notes here that I have on my phone because these are important, and I want to make sure that I leave you with this content, okay? Because there's gonna be a point, okay, where you're gonna feel disconnected from the world, from your purpose, from your God, from your family, okay? And it's gonna feel ugly. Okay, it's gonna feel very, very, very ugly. You're gonna turn everyone into an enemy. Okay, your boss, your family, your kids. You're gonna start having that victim mentality, and you're gonna start feeling like everyone is against you. Okay, so is that really what you're supposed to do? Is that really you're gonna start lashing at everyone, by the way. And when you hit that point, again, it's you're going to start feeling that pressure. Okay, that pressure of, man, what the heck, really, is this what it is? You get stuck in your own thinking. Okay, you get stuck in your own world, because again, we all tell stories to ourselves about who we are, who we're not, what we're supposed to do, what we can't do, what we could do, what we should do, what we could have been, what we would have been, what we should have, if I would have done that, but our brain, understand this, our brain, we get stuck in the past a lot, a lot. Let me tell you, we get stuck in the past a lot. And so what do we do? What do we do? Okay. When we do that, when we get stuck in the past, we just give in. Okay. You get stuck in your own world because you don't have the emotional fitness. Okay. It's like going to the gym and you're trying to push against a wrestler who has been trained every single day of their lives. Okay. Our brain, being negative. Okay. That wrestler who is, just a person who goes to the gym every single day, that is our brain telling us you can't, right? Because that is who we are. We're meant to survive. We're meant to survive, right? And so all of a sudden, you start feeling disconnected from the people who matter most in your life, because that pushes against you, and then so therefore you become a victim. You become the victim mentality. Okay, you start blaming your kids. You start blaming your wife. Okay, you start pointing the fingers, and here you are thinking that you know it all, but when in reality you really don't know it all. Okay, all you know is what you know, but you really don't know that you know it all. Okay, and so my challenge is when you do that as a man, what is it that you could do? Okay, what is it that you could do, because you don't have that emotional fitness? So one of the first things, okay, when you go to the gym, is that you realize that you're not in shape. So what is it that you do? You start going to the gym, right? You start going to the gym. You say, enough is enough. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna lose 10 pounds. I'm gonna lose 15 pounds. I'm gonna lose 20 pounds. I'm gonna get in shape. I'm gonna get that six pack that I've never had, for this summer. Same thing here. You start to realize that everything is on you. Okay, you for the most part, we are, for the most part, our own enemy. We start to blame everybody else again. Okay. We start to say that, yes, we can. No, like, yes, we can't. And, the reality is that if we don't do something about it, okay, you're going to get stuck. You're going to get stuck, and then you're going to keep you're going to start keeping digging yourself into a deeper hole. So my challenge is, when you identify that, which one are you going to choose to be? Are you going to choose to be the victim mentality who's going to say, yeah, it's everybody else and it's not me? Or are you going to be the one that says, you know what, I know that I've been this way, but I'm going to choose to do something about it, moving on, starting today, moving on today. This is what I'm going to do. Okay, because again, we are our own worst enemy. Okay, there's a part of you that wants to stay disconnected. You want to say to yourself, well, yeah, I don't think that's going to be me. I don't think that I can do that. I'm okay just being alone. Okay, because that is the easy way out. Okay. Okay, you want to play the victim mentality. There's going to be a time where you're going to want to play the victim mentality, and believe me, that's the easy way out. That's when people say, well, you're choosing to have the easy way out. Okay, that is really what they're saying. You're choosing to have that victim mentality. Okay, every day when we get up in the mornings, we have a battle. Okay, we have a battle within ourselves. Okay, the men who we are at the moment, and also the man that we are supposed to be, that we are called to be. Okay, the man that we are here, who we are at the moment, but also the man who we are called to be. Okay, that's the challenge. That's our battle every single day when we get up in the morning. Okay, so what are you going to do about it? Are you going to be the victim mentality who's going to say, you know what, I'm okay, I'm going to be this way? Or are you going to be that one person who says, yeah, I know that I'm better than this. I know that I'm better than that. Okay. I'm called to be something else, and I choose to be okay, something else. You got to find that connection. Okay, you got to find the connection. You got to find the you got to find that purpose within yourself. Okay, to say that if that is who have always been, okay, and if I'm blaming my own family, is that who I really am choosing to be? Is that really who I want to be? Because if it is, then you're gonna continue to have that victim mentality. Okay, and I keep saying victim mentality over and over simply because the victim mentality, okay, it is a real fact. Okay, it's a real thing. It is a real thing. And if you choose to stay like that, then that's okay. That's the decision that you're gonna have to make for yourself. I choose to be this way, and that's it. It is what it is, and that is who I am. Okay, you're giving in. Okay, you're giving in into that person who is easy to be. But if you're choosing to be that person who says there's something else inside of me that I'm being called to be, then what I'm ought to do at this specific moment, okay, in my life, so that therefore I can live into my purpose, so that I can provide better, so that I can be a better father for my children. And I no longer want to play the victim mentality, because the victim mentality is an easy game, and there's too many people lined up, for that job. But there's not too many people lined up for that job of saying, I choose not to be that person. And that's where you want to be. That's what I'm calling you out to be. But with that being said, this message is mainly delivered for the men who are feeling disconnected right now at this specific moment. Okay. This message is for those men who are feeling disconnected at this specific moment. You're feeling disconnected from your family. You're feeling disconnected from your kids, okay? From your loved ones, from your wife. Why? Because you got something else going on in your head. I don't know what that is. You only know what that is, okay? But what are you going to choose to do about it? Because remember, we can't predict the past, okay? What matters is what we do now, so that therefore we can't predict the future. That is what really matters. So my challenge is that if you find yourself in that position, what is it that you're going to do about it? Are you going to decide to stay in that position, or are you going to do something about it, so that therefore you can live into your purpose that God gave you, for this ability that you have, that you possess, that you forever thought that you don't have, but in reality is you do have it. Okay, so that is my challenge. Again, I hope that you got some value. Okay, I really hope that you got some value out of it, because this is what I do. It's finding those uh those areas in life that have not served me well. Okay, that they haven't served me well in my life, but I chose to do something about it. I chose to say, you know what? I don't want to be that victim mentality. I chose to be better. I know that I'm better. I'm called to be somebody else. I'm called to be better. Okay. So that is my challenge to you. I know you're watching me. I know I can see I can feel you. Okay. I can feel you. That is my challenge to you. But with that being said, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, highly consider you doing so. Highly consider liking the video. Share this with anybody that you believe, even if you're not a man. Okay. This message was geared towards men, but if you're not a man, consider this with any man that you think that's going to get some value out of it, because I promise you that they will. Okay, they will. And if you haven't comment down below, kindly comment down below. Leave me any comments, because I promise you I will get back to you. But with that being said, I hope that you got some value out of it. And again, the name of our channel is True Failure and Success. Okay, we will see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.